What's up, everybody? It's BCawk, and holy fucking login queues. Let me just go ahead and say that real quick because these login queues are out of fucking control right now. I know it's been for about the past week, and I haven't actually said anything about it recently. However, now that I'm finally trying to get on and do some casts, this is getting ridiculous. I actually had to wait 20 minutes to try to do any cast today. But that's besides the point. I'm going to go ahead and bet on mid PhantomLord down there because I do love PhantomLord. He's an hilarious guy. We also do see we have xHazzard on blue team over there, along with Raging Kenny, who I've also heard of, very popular person. xHazzard, though, definitely coming out in the recent tournament with CLG, being the backup for Voyboy there. Definitely a lot better well known now. Don't know if he's on any other team. He might be just a constant CLG backup. I'm not sure there, but I do see PhantomLord playing his main down here, Karthus, using his happy revive teleport zombie Karthus build that he loves going. I can already hear him screaming in the mic and having a great time as he's doing it. We are 1-1 in betting right now, guys, so we are tied there. PhantomLord apparently just getting a kill on Katarina as soon as we join this game now. Looks like we have a Gragas and a Katarina, which is making me concerned here. I have no idea where the Gragas is. Is Gragas in the jungle? Yes, it is. It is a Gragas jungle. Let's go ahead and go back to the Katarina kill, because maybe we can actually find that. Looks like Katarina does get slowed down by Karthus there. It looks like her E is actually on cooldown. She's trying to get away. Man, PhantomLord is trying to land as many Qs as he can. He's just going to go ahead and ult there, finish her off easy. And yes, very good move by PhantomLord. One of the most skilled middles in the game right now. It looks like the score is currently 2-1 with gold lead only being about 6k apart, which is super close for pretty much almost mid-game we're at. Turrets, once one turret goes down, guys, in case you didn't know, that's actually signifying that you are in mid-game. Purple team is seemingly very scared of this bottom lane right now, warding both their bush that they're in, and it looks like Tarek's bush down here where Loopy Nest is in. And what that's going to do is that can prevent him from trying to jump on anybody in that lane, considering Graves Tarek is actually one of the more popular lanes now, considering Graves Tarek is actually very strong with the burst as well as with the tankiness that Graves get from Tarek's W passive. It looks like Ezreal and Soraka down here are just going to go ahead and try to farm up, considering they know they can't go aggressive on this lane. That's why Ezreal is going ahead and wasting his ult on minions there. xHazzard looking like he's having a little bit of trouble with this Shyvana. However, with that range advantage that he does have, he should be a-okay with that. Let's see what happened down here while I was missing out on that guy. Sorry about that. Looks like Gragas is going to go ahead and try to ult over the wall. Hopefully get Soraka towards the other team. Definitely tries to get Soraka there. Doesn't get that great of an ult. Looping is going to try to go in. Does get a stun off on Soraka, who is almost dead up there. However, he does back out smartly. And PhantomLord's going to go ahead and push middle while he has that advantage and seeing his mid lane being bottom there. xHazzard getting turned on here, but he's going to be a-okay considering he is getting pretty tanky. What kind of build is xHazzard going this time? He's going to go ahead and get that gold per 5 going. And it looks like xHazzard, mid PhantomLord might actually be going for a gank here. No, he's actually going to try to steal the blue, but Gragas is going to be coming in here, so he should definitely try to be careful. Looks like purple team as a whole are reacting here. Can Gragas smite steal? No, he doesn't get there in time, and PhantomLord does go ahead and take another blue. Ooh, xHazzard are going to try to go in here. PhantomLord does go down. Gets a nice wall off at least. Katarina's ult going off on everybody over there. Purple team taking a lot of damage, but Shyvana's ult just doing so much AoE to the rest of the team. And it looks like purple team comes out ahead there, getting a 1-for-3 exchange for their zombie Karthus, which is definitely worth it. And it does look like Shyvana goes ahead and takes that blue buff in the end there, which doesn't help her much, but it takes it away from blue team, as well as it does lower her cooldown on her W, E, and Q, which is definitely going to help her with that sustainability in lane. She is going to go ahead and go for, it looks like she's going to start building towards a lantern, a Wriggle's lantern, and that'll help her sustain well against that very strong Nidalee lane. Nidalee, one of the strongest top lanes in the game in my opinion. Very hard to outlane. However, once you get later in the game, Nidalee is not good for much besides tanking and bursting down low health champions. And unless she gets really far ahead, then she's just not that useful. But she does have that ability to get very far ahead, which is always good to have. I believe PhantomLord, let's see what the farm's looking like middle right now. 80 farm to 46. Bottom lane getting out farmed so hard. It looks like blue team did go aggressive there on Give me a second here, because I'm just totally confused on what happened. It looks like PhantomLord did teleport down at the way end there. Let's see what went on here. It looks like Loopy's going to try to go aggressive on this Ezreal. Uses W, then ult, which is actually in the correct order to use it, and I'll tell you guys why in a second there. Gets exhausted by Soraka. Going to go ahead and try to get in there. However, PhantomLord, when does he come in? PhantomLord's going to go ahead and back off. Going to get another stun off on Taric. Going to go ahead and dive in there. Taric almost falling to the tower there, but does not get hit by that last shot. Soraka's going to try to chase. However, Karthus does teleport down, trying to get that kill on Raging Kenny. He does. Looks like Lupin is going to try to get away. Will he live through that Karthus ult? Yes, he will. Thanks to that tiny little heal he did get off on himself. Looks like Purple Team might try to go on aggressive on Gragas now, but nothing's going to be able to come from that. He will get away very easily. Great moves by PhantomLord, definitely, considering he did turn a loss for his team there into a win. Not a win actually, but he did even it out by going ahead and going down there and securing a kill for his team as well. Very smart moves. I love to see by middle, and why I would like to see a lot more middles actually take teleport. Looks like xHazzard does go down to Shyvana right there. Shyvana somehow outlaning xHazzard, now having that lantern. Being a lot more tanky, having extra armor there, and being able to sustain better with all that lifesteal now, I assume. However, with that kill, it looks like blue team might go ahead and try to go for a dragon. There was a ping down on it, but Shyvana's going to go ahead and push this lane anyway. It looks like if they do go ahead and go for that dragon, blue team does, it doesn't really matter, because this turret that Shyvana's going to take will basically just even out the gold score. Purple team actually might even make a move on it. Karthus, one of the best mid lanes to actually do dragon with, considering that Q does do double damage on single targets, and since there are no minions around dragon, he's always a single target. Blue team not even having dragon warded, so it looks like it's going to be an easy dragon for purple team after even getting that turret advantage on them. And now purple team is going to be very far ahead in gold, about 4k now. I can do math, guys, don't worry. Nocturnal going down on bottom real quick, going to try to get Lupinus here. He will get picked out. Any burst trying to go down by Graves. However, Lupinus did not have his flash up, so there was no hope in even getting out of that team fight right there. Raging Kenny is going to go ahead and try to be safe down here. Definitely not going to try to go aggressive on a lane where he knows Nocturne might still be there. Katarina actually maybe getting caught out here. Does use a ward to try to E away. A very desperate move there, considering Gragas probably could have just used his E to get towards her body slam, and she could have just E'd to him. However, she did go ahead and waste that ward. Put that in a not very convenient spot there, and it looks like Katarina is so far behind she's actually not going to be a factor in this game unless it goes so late and she can farm up. It is 103 farm to 67. Popolum just getting out farmed so hard here by PhantomLord, and it looks like even xHazzard now is actually being pushed out of lane by what are you doing? That's a sick name. By LOL, what are you doing? Definitely did not think Nidalee could be countered so easily by Shyvana. Definitely a good move by the Shyvana. xHazzard even going as far as to go triple heart of gold here. We have 2 triple hearts of gold here, and it looks like we're going for another double down here. Everybody but Graves on blue team actually does have at least 1 gold per 5 item, excuse me. And Gragas, being in this bush, he was spotted on his way down, it looks like, considering there is a ward right there, unless he hopped over that tiny wall. And Taric is going to go aggressive here once he does see... Oh, good move by Gragas. They do go aggressive once they do see that Ezreal goes ahead and backs there. And it looks like this is going to be 100% a dead Soraka. Heal will not be up again in time. Looks like they'll be able to turn on this Nocturne. I do not know why they don't, considering Graves is coming. He probably would have just spell shielded that stun anyway by Taric, and as purple team does see so many bottom for blue team, they go ahead and take that mid turret, and xHazzard will try to even out the turret score here. Not even it out. Go ahead and try to take any turret for blue team here, and hopefully get them some global gold. That purple team is just thriving off so hard right now, but he does have to back off as soon as he does see that Shyvana, knowing how much more powerful she is than him now. Farm top lane also a pretty heavy discrepancy towards Shyvana. She's about 14 farm ahead, and xHazzard getting pushed off the turret there is not going to help his farm score at all, considering he is definitely going to miss some minions. And the ult's going down. Who was that for? Who was that ult for? Looks like it was for Katarina. PhantomLord was trying to chase her there and looking to steal blue again. However, Groggs does take it on time this time. Looks like Nocturne's going to try to jump in on Katarina there. Katarina's going to do no damage. Definitely going to go down to Nocturne. Can the Shyvana chase down? Oh, she will definitely die to PhantomLord if he can land a Q there. Shyvana's W should be up soon. Maybe she'll be able to catch him. Karthus does not have ult anymore. He did already use it to try to catch out Katarina. Will xHazzard get away? It looks like he will. Tarek's going to come in for a little extra heal here. Can this Groggs get away? PhantomLord does see him there with the ward. PhantomLord does land that slow on him, which is so heavy. It's so heavy that Karthus slow is. Karthus slow. And it looks like we're on a grand chase here with Karthus and Groggs now. Will he get away? It looks like this is looking pretty bleak for Groggs, considering wall should be up again right now. That slow going down, all these wards up. It looks like Nocturne will go ahead and take this from PhantomLord. Oh, good move by Groggs. He actually might survive, but Q should be up any second for Nocturne again. That will probably finish him off right about now. Woo! Definitely good move. Good team play by Purple Team all around there, making the score 10-4 now. Still has not even lost a turret yet, and I believe they are up at least one dragon. Katarina getting a kill on Ezreal there. What happened there for Purple Team? Let's see what happened there. What was Ezreal doing? Kind of overstepping his boundaries a little bit. Going to walk in here. It looks like he only saw Graves, but he's going to get stunned by Tarek. Tarek correctly ulting and then using W there. For that reason, guys, once again, I actually did not inform you on that last team fight. When you are Tarek, you want to ult first to go ahead and get that AP boost that you do get from his ult, and then you can use your W, because then you'll do the max damage that you can do with Tarek. And PhantomLord needs to be careful not to get cut out here by Katarina while he's trying to be greedy. He's going to see that Katarina. Katarina's going to go ahead and be willing to hop in on him there. Shyvana's going to try to come in. Oh, so much damage from Katarina ultimate. PhantomLord being so out of position there. Definitely a bad move by him. If he would have went ahead and stayed in that bush and Katarina didn't ward that, then they might have been able to jump on that Shyvana and turn the tables on them. But blue team finally taking their first turret now, trying to even out that gold score. PhantomLord going to go ahead and try to revive teleport and get a kill here. However, it does not look like anything's going to come from this, as xHazzard and Shyvana are now digging at bottom lane. PhantomLord being so aggressive down here. Will he dive? Will he dive? It looks like he will. A bad move by Tarek, considering how tanky PhantomLord is getting from that Soraka. Soraka is going to be able to net a kill here. No, PhantomLord's going to go ahead and take it with his ult, but no. Ezreal comes in and jacks that kill at the last second. xHazzard going to come down. He actually falls to Katarina. Again, that ultimate doing so much damage to Karthus there. Katarina is going to try to stay safe under that turret. However, Groggs is finally coming in. Is he an AP Groggs? It looks like he's going AP Groggs. However, he will be able to do enough burst damage with the small AP he has. Shyvana unwisely ulting in there, getting pushed back into turret. A good ult coming out from Ezreal. However, Shyvana's going to go down so fast with no minions on the turret with her, and it looks like xHazzard will actually pick up that kill and the shutdown to get him back into the game there. A very bad misplay by Purple Team there. However, the whole time Nocturne was going ahead and pushing that top lane, was able to get to the inside turret. But I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. A lot of players just got back in the game there. It looks like xHazzard's going to go aggressive for no reason here, and does get taken down by Ezreal. A very bad misstep by xHazzard there. Did not need to take that risk. Going ahead and bringing that gold all the way up to 5.5k for Purple Team now. And now it looks like Purple Team actually did win in that engage, considering xHazzard did die at the end there, giving Ezreal 2 kills in that whole team fight. Katarina, however, though, is finally coming prevalent in this game, getting a little bit more damage, trying to get that tankiness as well with that Giant's Belt that she is acquiring there. Always a good item to buy on Katarina, considering you do have to get in the thick of things. Karthus is going ahead and trying to look for some free wraiths over here. However, Groggs is going to try to catch him out. Katarina's ult is going to be up right now. I don't know if PhantomLord is making the best move right now. He's going to try to go ahead and get out of there. Katarina is ulting, doing so much damage with the small AP amount that she does have. Groggs' ult should be up one soon. Oh, PhantomLord is going to go ahead and go zombie Karthus here, going to try to get a kill and see if his Shyvana will go ahead in there and help him out. But Shyvana just goes ahead and kind of watches Karthus. A good move by her, definitely, because it looks like there were 4 middle there for blue team. So if she did go in, it could have been a 2-for-1 exchange, which is not what they wanted. And PhantomLord going ahead and playing the reckless Karthus that he loves to play, and that is why so many people love him. How do I get rid of this down here, guys? How do I get rid of that? Somebody tell me that in a comment, because it's been bugging me for about the past few minutes now. Ezreal and Soraka need to be careful down here. They know what happens when they do get cut out by that stronger Graves Tarek lane. Although Tarek is a level 9 only, but it looks like Gragas is coming in here. They need to be careful not to engage, especially if they don't know that Gragas is here. But they are going to go ahead and take that dragon. It looks like blue team doesn't even have this warded, so they're possibly just inquiring that they might be taking dragon, and they're going to be very sad to find out that there is no dragon there when they do go ahead and check it out. Although blue team does even out that gold a little bit by taking that top turret. xHazzard just doing what Nidalees do, chilling top most of the game, considering she is pretty worthless in team fights, like I was saying, but it does have that great escapability and great pushing power that so many Nidalee players like Hotshot went ahead and coined there a long time ago. Ooh, Shyvana going so aggressive there. Might even be able to get a kill, but she doesn't know where the rest of blue team is, so she's going to go ahead and play it safe. Go ahead and donate that blue to Nidalee instead of Gragas, or I was going to say Katarina, but she obviously doesn't need it. Gragas is getting caught out here. Definitely going to fall down to Shyvana, it looks like. No, it actually falls down to Nocturne, excuse me. I can't think of names right now. What was PhantomLord doing over here all alone? Does ult just to try to get assists off in the beginning there. Good move that Karthus should definitely take note of. However, he does try to go through turret. Gets bursted down immediately from that Graves, but Graves posties out at the last second there, realizing that he's taking so much damage from Karthus, and that AoE from Karthus is just so strong right now. It actually kept blue team away from the turret long enough for them to get some free hits on it. xHazzard going to come in here with Nidalee. Not too much of a threat. Shyvana does poke out, revealing herself. She does have ult up, which is a great escape that she can always use at any time, or she can use it for an engage right now if she would like to, but it is a 4v3 in blue team's favor. That ultimate going off from Tarek, boosting everybody's damage. Neverlike looks like he might go down here. It does get stunned again, and then that Nidalee Q does burst him down, which is what she's so good at during mid and late game, and pretty much the only thing she's good at mid and late game, trying to do any amount of damage to that Soraka, but Soraka is not going to go down. Looks like purple team is slowly falling out of the favor in this game. All the CC. Oh my gosh, what is xHazzard doing? I just noticed him going behind the turret over there, trying to do any damage he can, but they realize that Karthus is finally coming in here. They're slow missing everybody, but Tarek's going to try to come in here now, hopefully do any amount of damage. xHazzard's flash is down. He did use the flash over the wall earlier. Does go down very easily to that Shyvana. Her ult finally does come out, and she will actually not be able to use that to engage anymore. Grog's just going to hop over that wall, most likely, as soon as he does see Shyvana at all. No, it looks like Shyvana's going to most likely get bursted down here, but she does back out very wisely there. PhantomLord doing what PhantomLord does best, being crazy, making Tarek actually waste flash there. Will he be able to land enough Qs to make Tarek die? Looks like that last one will hit. Yes, it does. PhantomLord going to go ahead and be Zombie Karthus, do all that AoE damage. Will he get Graves? No. Graves does walk at it just in time there. Try to do a little bit more burst damage. Oh, does that ult kill him? Yes, it does. Good ult by Ezreal. All the ultimates, all of the globals from purple team definitely coming in handy in those team fights, being able to pick up kills afterwards that they actually wouldn't be able to pick up during the actual team fights. Good on them. Good aim by Ezreal there. It did look he was doing pretty weak early game, but now he's going ahead and he has that 162 farm on him. Already has that Triforce built, and he looks like he's now going for a Bloodthirster. A very good item on Ezreal, so I cannot fault him for picking that up. And now it's going to be all about map site as well as objectives. Whoever is going to take the objectives is going to win, or whoever baits the objectives and wins the team fights are going to turn the tide. It looks like blue team actually does not have any wards out right now, which the only thing they're really using is there's a ward. The only thing they're really using besides that one singular ward that was just placed by Tarek there is actually Nidalee traps that are kind of strewn about the mount. There's one there. There's one over here. It looks like somebody just got hit by it or about to. No. She actually just placed it down. Excuse me. Xhazzard just going to hop over that wall, easily getting away. No big deal. Nidalee has such great escapability. Looks like purple team is crowding around Baron here, so they might try to rush it, seeing that Graves is bottom. But that new Baron buff that actually does so much damage, it buffs Baron's attack speed, is a danger. Oof! Doing so much damage to that Karthus. It looks like we do have an AP Nidalee, one of the more useful Nidalees to go late game. That spear, as well as the rest of her damage and abilities, actually scaling off AP, do help her out there a lot. AP Nidalee a lot more viable than AD Nidalee is late game if you're looking for somebody to do burst rather than tank. Looks like Karth is going to go ahead and be a zombie over here, try to do as much damage as he can before going down. Ezreal missing ult on everybody there, and I'm sure PhantomLord is raging right now. Not the best move by him, expecting his team to follow up. However, it was a 3v5 it looked like, and it was an engage that he shouldn't have tried to make. He is doing his job by trying to be zombie Karthus there, but he does even need to be a little bit more careful if he's going to go that crazy zombie aggressive on them. So now it does look like a purple team setting out a lot more wards around Baron. This is where the next big fight is going to happen, around this area, and that's why purple team and blue team is warding around here. They know Dragon's going to be down for at least probably about another minute, maybe a little bit less than that now, but this is where they want to have warded. Whoever takes Baron next, or whoever gets that advantage in Baron, will most likely shift the game into their favor. And since the game is so close now, only 5 gold ahead, gold discrepancy doesn't really matter the later you get in the game, because everybody will start getting at that same level. Especially since blue team, since they are so far behind, and they do have all these gold per 5 items, probably have around 6 in total on their team, maybe even more than that. Probably around 7 or 8 actually. Will actually start to passively gaining gold faster than purple team, considering how much more gold per 5 items they do have. The real concern I'm actually looking at here is probably this Shyvana now. She's actually getting really tanky against this team, and I believe they're going to either try to focus her when she does jump in, because Ezreal can just easily Essence Flux. That's what it's called? Arcane Shift. Essence Flux is the W. Arcane Shift out of there and easily get away. And her and Nocturne are going to be the big beefy front lane that purple team wants. Karthus is going to go in there and suicide like he's fucking a man. And Ezreal's going to be able to be in back and just do damage all day like he wants, which is actually a very good team comp we have going here. Whoever does get singled out as well will just be getting Soraka healed, getting that armor buff, possibly getting up to 3 heals if they do have Wriggle's Lantern, or with that Soraka W as well as her ultimate. Another free dragon for purple team. It looks like blue team is backing. Will they go ahead and try to get Baron off this as well? Let's see. Maybe once they see... It looks like they do ping it. So let's see if they do see xHazzard go bottom here. Gragas does see most of purple team in middle. This could hint to blue team that they are going for it. It looks like somebody on blue team does have their spidey senses tingling, feeling that they could be going for it. Soraka going ahead and checking around for wards in this area. She's going to go ahead and see that there are nil wards around the area, and that might be go ahead and give purple team the go ahead to start that Baron. But with that ward coming out from Taric, they're going to go ahead and realize that purple team has not started it yet. Gragas needs to be with the rest of his team over there. He needs to be careful not to get caught out. And the beautiful wards from purple team definitely helping out there. They're going to go ahead and jump on, do all this AoE damage to the rest of the team. Karthus ult going out, every ult going out. Lupinus going down so fast. He does have that Oracles. Needs to be careful not to die there. Nocturne going to dive on him, and Shyvana doing such a good job of pushing out the AD carry for blue team there. You're going to push him all the way to the turret. Will she get a kill on him? It looks like she will. Lupinus does get away with that Oracles, which is great on him. However, it looks like, oh my gosh, Light Sludge hardly picking up xHazzard there, and actually might get cut out by Gragas. It looks like PhantomLord spidey senses are tingling, realizing Gragas is there, but they're going to go ahead, and everyone does have enough health where they can probably just go for Baron now without any competition. They do need to be careful of Katarina ult, as well as Gragas ult on top of that. Did he go ahead and use that in that team fight? He did actually, but they do need to be careful considering the low cooldown that is on while going for this Baron. However, like I did say earlier, PhantomLord and the rest of the team are actually so good at clearing Baron quickly. However, Gragas and Katarina coming in here going to try to delay this as much as possible. That Baron going down so fast to PhantomLord with blue buff. And it does go ahead and go down. Looks like they're going to go ahead and lose Gragas for free here as well. That flash coming out. PhantomLord does not have ult up. But a good move by Lightning Sludge, hopping over the wall and bursting him down quickly. There is no point to go ahead and chase this Katarina. She will not get cut, using her E to get away there. And purple team's going to go ahead and push off advantage here and see what they can do. xHazzard are going to get caught out by Nocturne again for no reason. And an easy kill going down to Light Sludge one more time. Purple team looks like they're finally shifting this game into their favor. And they're going to go ahead and easily take down the rest of the base. And go ahead and try to, let's see, probably back after they get that inhibitor. And hopefully just push off the advantage. Good night. Alright. Saying goodnight to my family. Sorry, guys. And, looks like purple team will go ahead and back out now, realizing that most of blue team will come up, and Shyvana and Karthus are actually not with the rest of the team. PhantomLord doing a great job in all those team fights, as well as Light Sludge actually coming through for his team there at the end. Doing poor early game, but coming out very strong late game. Landing some great ultimates, great AoE on the whole team, with Shyvana W, with Nocturne Q, with Ezreal ult, and all of PhantomLord's moves pretty much are AoE. Definitely a very good team comp there. They have great single target ability as well as great AoE ability. which is something you don't see with many teams. Normally, it's either a single target team or it is a AoE team that you do see in tournament play or in ranked games. But it's very rare that you see a team that has the ability to single somebody out as well as burst down the rest of the team at the same time. And I don't know if that was the goal for this team when people were selecting their champions in Champion Select, but it does look like it did work out in their favor there. And it looks like Purple Team is just getting so far ahead now that Blue Team is going to have a really rough time coming back. It's hard to say that Graves has a better late game than Ezreal, so it looks like 80 carries they're going to go ahead and win there. It looks like their support is actually 0-3, their jungler's 2-4, that Gragas for Blue Team is actually only 2-4, and the most deaths on Purple Team are going to go ahead and go to PhantomLord there. Graves going pretty aggressive there. However, he's probably going to get bursted down by PhantomLord. PhantomLord trying to do any amount of damage, not doing much. But yeah, the most, more than half the deaths on Purple Team are actually for PhantomLord, and that is just because he's going that zombie Karthus that he loves to go. Some people call it trolls, some people call it not good. I call it just crazy PhantomLord shit that he loves to do. And Shyvana, like I said earlier, is a big problem for this Blue Team. She is so tanky now that she's just so hard to deal with. Grogzol going out pretty randomly there. PhantomLord getting bursting down so fast. That's going to go ahead and start an engage for Purple Team, which is what they don't want. PhantomLord's ult going to go ahead and burst everybody down, not by about 100, 200 health there. And Purple Team's going to go ahead and push off that advantage. Not the best engage, but I believe Katarina tried to start that after that Gragas ult went off. She probably should have just went ahead and played passively there. Oh no! Teleport revived by Karthus will go ahead and make this a 5v4 in the base. And Purple Team will go ahead and secure this game. Will xHazzard go down at the end here? Oh, great move by Light Sledge. Does go ahead and take him down. Will PhantomLord go ahead and take another death before the end? It looks like no. He does survive, slowly walking into that fountain over there. And a great win for Purple Team over here. Probably one of the more fun casts I've had in a while. I did want to go ahead and see how well xHazzard did in the game after watching him in a tournament. I was pretty excited to see how he would fare up in solo queue. Nidalee is one of his mains, I believe. However, not doing too hot against that Shyvana, which apparently is either a counter to Nidalee or either xHazzard just got ganked so much that he wasn't able to hold that lane, or Shyvana just outlaned him in the end there. It was a very good play by that Shyvana. Go ahead and throw some props out to LOL, what are you doing? And good play pretty much all around by everybody on Purple Team in this game. PhantomLord going ahead and rounding out with 8 deaths there. However, he was going that zombie Karthus, and it looks like it was pretty successful in the way end, going ahead and out farming that Katarina by a big chunk. So yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and like this video or whatever you want to do. I really don't care, guys. Thank you for watching. If you do like it, that's always a bonus. Like the video if you fucking hate login queues, because I am sick of them by now. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is BCawk for the Elo Cast, and I'm signing out. You guys have a great day. Later.